Hello, everyone, and welcome to this live session of my broadcast. Now, there are two things that are taking place. I'm actually trying to set up my green screen and to make sure that everything is going to come in clear. So, if there's people participating today, you're helping me understand what it is that I need to do to adjust my screen. Looking at my screen right now, it doesn't appear as what I really wanted it to look like because the screen is in between. But for now, it's okay because this is just like practicing to speak English in a very fluent manner. It takes practice, it takes patience, and it takes the help of others if they are available. I don't know exactly how many people will be available to help me today, but even if only one person or zero people attend, I will be able to see what it is that I need to do differently to get it going. So, with that said, let's see. I have one response. Now, I can see that there is one person, but I believe that that one person is just me because I have actually logged in, or maybe not. I think Tune Your English is here. Thank you so much for joining. I do have my green screen up, but as you might be able to see, or as I'm viewing my green screen, I can see a part of my bookshelf over there, which I didn't want it to show. And over here, I can see a portion of my curtain, which is my green screen hanging down. And down below, which is like here in this white part, or if I were to say over here, I can see that this bottom part is the bottom of my closet. So my green screen may need to come all the way down, but if I turn my green screen the other way, I think it will be too narrow. I'm not exactly sure. But let me go ahead with today's lesson. If you can hear me, let me know by typing a Y in the chat. If my voice is clear, please type Y in the chat and just type just for the sake of it. Let me know where you're watching from. Where are you watching from today? Our topic for today is straddling the fence. Straddling the fence. And I will have a video in addition to this YouTube, live YouTube showing. I'll have a video also talking about straddling the fence. So, what exactly does straddling the fence mean? Straddling the fence means that you are indecisive. You're not making a commitment to a choice between two or more things. For example, how many days of the week would you be willing to practice your English if you wanted to become fluent? You might say, maybe I could do 3 days a week, or maybe I can do 2 days a week. Maybe if I'm really excited about the opportunity, I could do 4 days a week. But my question is, what can you decide? Can you decide on 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, or many more days? When you are indecisive, it means that you cannot clearly state your choice. And that is something that many individuals find themselves in. It's a quagmire. You are not able to make a decision. You're not able to make the commitment. Without commitment, very little is accomplished. Now, you may be asking, why is a commitment necessary? A commitment is necessary so that you can hold yourself accountable. It's even better if you can work with another individual or individuals, and they will allow them to help hold you accountable, and they will also hold themselves accountable as well. Now, if there's a question that you may have, please post your question in the chat and I will try and answer that for you. Straddling the fence is an idiom. It is an idiom that is used frequently in the American English. When you're engaging with others in conversation and someone is wanting a commitment, they want you to agree to one thing or another, but you're indecisive. That is considered straddling the fence. And this is something that you'll find in politics when the people in politics, as my example goes, they want your vote. But before you provide them with your vote, you want to know which issues will benefit you on their platform. Because they don't know exactly how many votes they're going to get in a particular district, they want to favor the majority of the people. And they give you an unclear answer as to what their issues might be or what their platform might be. So they are straddling the fence. Straddling the fence, hoping to get the most gain out of what it is that they're going to present when they are at the podium and presenting to the people how they will best serve them. That sounds a little unfair because if you're in politics, you should be in politics for the people. And the people will tell you what it is that they want. Let's just say for sure, many people will differ on many things. So you won't be able to please everybody. What would be good is that you are good enough at what you're presenting to the public, to the people who you want to serve, that you're going to meet the needs of the majority of the people. And when you can do that, when you are decisive, you no longer straddle the fence, but you give individuals who will be making their vote a point of choice. Either they are for what you stand for or they are against what you're standing for. It is quite possible that what you're going to present to individuals isn't what anyone want most. If you're familiar with what is going on now in the US, we have the Roe versus Wade, where women no longer have the choice of how they handle their bodies in terms of pregnancies. It's not a question that I'm asking, do you believe in abortion or not? But that is something that is of a huge concern to many women in the United States. The Supreme Court has said that it is now no longer the law that women can decide whether they want to have the abortions or not. There's some hurdles that they'll have to undergo in order to abort a baby. Now, that's a huge issue in the United States, and I think it's going to be a major part of the campaign for the presidency, which we will be voting on in November of 2024. So a lot of people, a lot of politicians are straddling the fence as to how should they be presenting to the people their viewpoint about that issue. We have other issues here too with the former president Trump. Is he guilty of all the things that people are saying that he's guilty of, or is he innocent? Right now, they are still in debate and discussion with this in the court system. So we will find an answer. It will come to some type of resolution within the next 2 to 3 weeks, I believe, if not sooner. But we'll find that out and it will be in the news. And perhaps I will report on that as well. So again, we're talking about straddling the fence. And while we're talking about straddling the fence, I'm trying to get a visual of my green screen, my sound, and how it is being received by the individuals that are watching now or the ones that will be watching later. And I want to invite all of you to watch the newly created videos that I have posted on YouTube. There are about 7, 8, at least 10, I think at least 10 new videos that I posted in the past week. If you found those videos very interesting, please comment on those videos. Also, if there's something that you want me to create for you, a video that you'd like for me to create for you, I will do that as well. As I work with setting up my screen, I want to start doing perhaps a weekly or at least once a month, a live stream, and it will be a master class. Again, today, this is primarily for me to see if I've got things set up correctly. And as it looks for me, my looking at it, it doesn't look as appealing as I was hoping that it would be because my screen isn't the width of my window here in YouTube. All right, that's it for now. The word for today is straddling the fence. And the meaning of straddling the fence is being indecisive, not able to make a decision or not willing to make a decision. All right, please leave a comment on this video. If you watch it as a replay, you can just type replay, then I'll know that you were watching it as a replay. If you'd like to have a particular lesson created for you, you can let me know that too. And if possible, and when possible, I will create that video. Thanks so much for agreeing to be with me today. And I hope to see you all in future classes. Bye for now.